Well, welcome to the NeedleBugg. My name is Karen. Today is December the 27th, 2023. So thank you for joining me today. And I want to take this opportunity to welcome all my returning subscribers and thank you very, very much for hanging out with me. And for anybody that is new, and there have been quite a few new people jumping on here of late. Thank you so very much for giving the channel a chance, and I hope you continue to find some things here that you like and enjoy. So, today, the agenda is a WIP parade. Now, to be perfectly honest, I have not done a WIP parade in the past, in all the time I have been doing YouTube videos. I have not done an actual end of the year WIP parade. But I decided to do that this year since, well, we're going to see how this works. Since I decided to try and set some goals for 2024. Well, normally when I do that, they go poof right up in smoke. But I'm going to try once again. We'll see what happens. It's either going to work or it's going to be a bust. Now, those of you that have been around a while know that I change my mind on things all the time. So, I kind of sort of have a plan. We will see how this goes. Will it last a week? Will it last a month? I don't know. You guys can start a pool and bets on how long it's going to last if you like. Because I don't know. But we're going to give it a shot. So, we're going to start with the WIP parade. We're going to see how that goes. Yeah. I have notes here to try and give you some statistics on what I have here. I don't have as many WIPs as a lot of people. However, I have quite enough for me. So, yeah. More than I like. I mean, at one point in time, I was a monogamous stitcher. I stitched one thing at a time, did not have many things going, and, well, we know how that worked out. That kind of changed along the way. But we're going to give this a shot, see what happens. So I'm going to switch you over to my other camera so that you can see down on my projects, and we'll get started. So the first one up is, oh, I just looked at the name of this. Song of a Nightingale, modern folk embroidery. I do not have any statistics on this because I did not keep any at that point in time. See, that's another thing I get really bad about. Counting stitches or working by percentages or whatever. So that is part of what I want to do better in 2024. Again, we'll see how that goes and how long it lasts. But Song of a Nightingale, modern folk embroidery. This is the one that Teresa Little Stitcher and I are stitching together, and we have both been very negligent on touching this one. Mine happens to be on, are you ready? And if it wouldn't be for my scientific goggles, I would not be doing this. Mine is on 56 count Medal. It is the Zweigert's 56 count even weave, which is no longer being manufactured. I was lucky enough to get some before they quit, and I am I'm hoarding it now. So it's done with the 56 count modal, and I am using Sulky 50 weight thread. Yes, Sulky does come in 50 weight, also comes in 30 weight. So these are the color. I'll show you here. Let's see. Sulky 50 weight. Okay. And it is all cotton. And this is color number 755. Oh no, that's article 755. My colors are, well, if you want to know the colors I'm using, just send me a message and I will get them out to you. Yeah, but I really like that color combination. So this has not seen the light of day in a long time. In fact, I thought I lost it. I couldn't find my my start. I had to hunt a little bit to find it. But here it is. So that is number 1. And okay, I have all my projects here in my little cart. So we're going to go through. Okay, this I don't have a completed picture because I'm kind of doing this design as I go. But this is my Hardanger doily that I started, and I did write the date down. See, it was really bad about that kind of stuff. But see if you can, there we go. Give you a gander of, let's see if I can zoom out a bit so you can, there you go. You can see more of it. It's hard to show this because it's white on white, but that's pretty much what I have done. And yeah, by the way, you're looking at the wrong side. Let me show you the right side. There you go. Now this was out of that book that I had ordered. Is it a Japanese book, I believe? And it is a big long doily, but I am shortening it down to just one repeat of the pattern. So this is where I am. I'm going to do all the cluster blocks before I start doing any cutting. And I think we're going to have a little visitor here. Here he is. Yeah. Here he is. Yeah. No, you can't do this, bud. There you go. Go back there. Have a sit. Every time I am on the computer, he thinks he has to be up on the table with me. So that's the Hardanger piece. Then we have my I'm so bad at this. No, that's not it. Hold on. Then we have my long dog. Here it is. Which is 2 men's Morris. Which is going to look like this when it's finished. Okay. And I currently am with the help of Mr. Remy. I currently am this far. That's all I have done, which is 2 men's Morris. I have 3,897 stitches completed out of 39,312 for a grand total of approximately 10%. And I started this September 30th of this year. So that's not too bad. Could be better, but it's not too bad. Okay, my helper is going, no, Remy. Hey! Oh, he's going to be ugly. Okay, I might have to finish this later because Mr. here thinks he owns the place. Okay, let's see if we can get through it because, yeah, let's just try. This is a new one that I started, and I just started this on December the 24th. And it's being done on 40 count over 2 with a Virosoie silk. Yeah, my little helper here is not going to give me much room, but we're going to try our best. Maybe he'll decide to go elsewhere. And it's just a very, very small start. Okay. Next up is this one is so different. And so I decided that I wanted to do some things out of my norm. This one is called Squared. And I'll try and put in the drop-down box where I got these. They're off of Etsy. This one's called Squared, and it's like, oh, that is, all those colors are just wonderful. And it just sucked me right in. So once again, I started, and I started this on Christmas Day. And this is how far I got. Move my needle here. There we go. This is how far I got. And this is being done on 40 count over 2 with regular old DMC. And Christmas is 40 count over 2 with a Virosoie. So there you have that. Now these were all in one project bag, so that made that part easy. Okay. Well, maybe Mr. Remy will go to sleep here and then he'll make our life a little easier. Okay, next up is God Shed His Grace. So I think you all know what that is going to look like. There we go. God Shed His Grace. And let's see if I can go all the way out here. This is how far I am. It's hard to get the whole thing in here. But I've gone all the way up to the top, and then I'm decided that I'm going to work from the bottom up, and I am just working sections, cross country, all the way across. Let's see if we, oops. Yeah. So that's how far we are on this one. And it is really neat to see the features come in. So there you have that. And I do apologize because Mr. Cat here thinks he has to be the center of my attention. And he does this because he doesn't like when I'm not paying attention to him. Oh, just like children. They are just like children. Sorry for the zippers, but I have to keep it so that I don't get things all kerfluffled. Okay. Not too many yet. Let's see if this one even has anything on it. No. This one is a planned, I think I'm going to start. I think that's what this is. Yes, this is I always pronounce this wrong. I did make a small start on it, but I'm going to restart it. Montmartre Spring by, I forget who it's by. But this is the picture. I did make a start on 28 count, but that's just a little bit too small, so I am going to restart on 25 count. So that will be coming up. So I'm not even going to show you what I have because it's not going to be what it is anyway. And then, oh, they're both in here. Okay. And then we have our resident project who has been ongoing for quite some time, who most people know and have seen. And this is Sir Frederick Frosty, who is lovingly known as Fred, who I started back in 2021, and he still is not finished. So this is where we are. I really just have the toe. Just have the toe to do. So, let me see if I can show you better. Yeah. Everything above here is finished. So I just have this to do. So my plan is to do a daily 100 stitches and get this done and out of my way. So, you know how some people have a, what do they call it, a daily 30 or whatever. I'm going to do this. This will be my daily project, and I will do 100 stitches a day until it's finished. And then I will switch to Adam's sampler stocking, of which I have not started. And they were both supposed to be done by Christmas of 2022. And we now have had Christmas of 2023. So, needless to say, I will show you Adam's sampler, or stocking. Will be this one. There we go. Well, there we go. There we go. Yeah. So Karen needs to get a move on with with these stockings and get them done. So that is my projects in a nutshell. I do have another one that I want to start called Timeless Elegance, and I will show you a picture of that. This one I really like because it reminds me of charts that I did years and years ago by Barbara and Cheryl. Brian Blitzstitch has done some of those and is doing one now. I have done 5 of them. And this reminds me so much of that style of picture. So that is why I gravitated towards this and would like to get this started. I did have it started at one point in time and thought, no, I'm not going to stitch it. But I have since changed my mind because my friend Barb and I had originally planned to stitch this together. So yeah, it's going to come back in the work in progress pile. So that is the essence of my ongoing projects. There's some things in here I have in, this is markup. I have some patterns in, but they're not currently on the list or even started. So that would be that. So that is the WIP parade. Short, sweet, to the point. So let me switch you back here. Turn this off. Okay. So now you're asking, well, Karen, what is, oh, get this down in my face first. What is the news you have for us? Well, the news is I've given this a great deal of thought. And I have some people that would like to participate in, well, not live sessions, but I tried doing some video calls on Messenger, and there are some people that would love to participate in them, but they're not able. For some reason, Messenger won't let them do a video call. Now, I don't know where the issue is. I don't know if the problem is with the app, if the problem is with where they have it installed, or I don't know. So in order to be able to accommodate some of those people, or accommodate those people, I decided to once again give Zoom a try. Now, I have had a Zoom channel before, and I did do away with it. In fact, I handed it over to someone else. It ended up being a drama scene, and I'm not about drama. You guys know that. So it did take a lot of thought. It took, like, do I really, really want to do this? So I decided, yes, I will do it, but there will be some parameters to it. In the past, the ones that I had done were open 24/7. You could go on anytime with anyone and do your thing. In all honesty, I believe that was the problem. And I'm not going to go into all the details of why that was the problem, but I believe that was the issue. So I'm going to try this on my own personal Zoom, which means in the beginning, we only get a 40-minute session. And I am going to schedule sessions, okay, so that I can be there, and they will be limited to, well, in the beginning, 40 minutes. If they go well, then I will look at doing the paid version of Zoom so that we can go on and be on for however long you want. Or I'd like to put a limit on the time and say, okay, an hour or 2 hours or whatever. I will try and vary the schedule so that it's hard to do with all these with time zones, and you have people from all over the world. So I will try and make it that at some point everybody has the opportunity. Right now, the first one is scheduled for January 3rd. I am in Eastern time. I'm in Pennsylvania. So it'd be 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Pennsylvania time. Okay, so you would have to figure out what your time is. I did create a group. It is called the NeedleBugg family. And Darren, if you're watching, I'm kind of modeling this after you. Darren, Dizzy Stitcher, does this, and I've kind of taken some ideas from the way he's doing his, and that seems to have worked very well for him. So, Darren, I hope you don't mind that I'm kind of being a copycat. But I will schedule times to try and accommodate as many people as I can. I will limit the time so that it's not 24/7. It will be like this first one will be January 3rd, starting at 1 p.m. for 40 minutes. If they go well, I will upgrade my version of Zoom to the Pro version where I can extend the time. Okay? So, in order to get the information to come onto those Zooms, you will need to join the Facebook group called NeedleBugg Family. It is searchable. I have it that you can find it. If you search for it, I will put the link for it also here in the drop-down box, and we'll see how it goes. In that group, you will find the notices of when sessions will occur. You will find the information that you need to get into they're called meetings on Zoom. So you'll have the information to get into the meeting, which will be the meeting number and the passcode. If and when that changes, I will note the change there. Because if I do go the paid version, I will not use my personal account anymore. I will make a paid account. Yeah. So that, like I said, that information to get into the group will be in the drop-down box. You will need to answer 3 questions to get in the group. If you do not answer those questions, it will be denied. Your admission into the group will be denied. And, I have to do that in order to protect all of you, because there's so many things that go on in social media where it has slowed down, and I don't get it like I did before in my other Facebook groups, but I had the names of people look like a person trying to become a member of the group, and then they were some kind of scammer or wanted to post things that just should not be in a needlework group. And I had to get rid of them. So I have really tried to screen group members. I just had one apply today because I did post this in the diagonal stitching group. I had one apply today that, yes, the questions were answered, but when I looked at the profile, there was barely anything in the profile. It made me question, is this really a stitcher? Or does this person know how to answer these questions? But then when you look at the Facebook profile, it's one picture of their profile. There are nothing on their homepage, basically, but one post. There's nothing in a photo album. There's no friends that you can see. I get suspicious. Okay? Having been scammed myself once, it will never happen again. Never. I am very cautious, and I am very cautious about wanting to protect all of the people that do come into my groups or Zoom or whatever. So you may be asked to verify the fact that, yes, in fact, you are a stitcher. And you may be, if I can't find anything on your profile that tells me that, oh, this person's okay, I will message you and ask, verify for me and prove to me that you really are someone that is interested in needlework and what have you. Because I don't want my people to be scammed in any way. So the information will be there. If you would like to join in, you'll have the information for the group. At first I thought, okay, I'm going to limit it to just my channel subscribers. But I did change my mind about that. It will be open to anyone that does needlework. I would love if you'd subscribe to the channel, but I'm not requiring that you subscribe to the channel. That certainly is up to you. However, I would love if you would. So that's what I had to say about that. So hopefully you will give it a try. Please know that it will be a safe, non-judgmental, no drama place. Been there, having gone that route. I am not going that route again. If there's drama, you may be gone. You may get a warning, but if it continues, you will be gone. Judgmental people, I'm not going to put up with that. We have to remember, for myself, I've been stitching for over 50 years. Many of you have been stitching for many years, but there are new people. And new people don't always, they just don't know. And they're going to ask questions. And their work is not going to be to your standard. But we're not going to judge them. This group is to be kind and encouraging and helpful and all of that good stuff so that people can come here and learn. And how can I do this better? Can you help me? That's what I want it to be. So if that meets your expectations, please do join. Please do join. But again, I'm not going to put up with somebody who goes, oh, that really looks terrible. You need to do this better, or that's the wrong way. Because remember, there is no wrong way. It's only your way. There are many paths to the same outcome. And we all need to remember that. There are many ways to get the same result. And as long as people that are as long as the person stitching is happy with their result, it's all that matters. Okay. So enough on my soapbox. I'll get off my soapbox now. So if you're interested, feel free. Come and join. We'll start out on the 3rd of January. We'll also, at that one, look at how frequently do you want these to happen? Once a month, every other week. We'll discuss all of that among the people that decide to join us. So that's all that I have for you today, I think, unless something else pops in my head before I end this. So, yeah. So I'm going to say, I got to find oh my goodness, there we go. I will be back after the new year. I'm trying to think, probably, right after the new year, and hope that, like I said, hope that you all will join the Zoom, and we'll see how it goes. So with that, my friends, have a very happy new year, and may the new year bring you all the things you hope and wish it to be. Remember, be kind, be encouraging, and live your best dash. We'll explain that in the next video. So, goodbye, my friends. Remember, there are no rules in cross stitch, only the ones you stitch or you make for yourself. Have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.